Welcome to another episode of Mom Talk. We're going to catch up on Victoria's weekend because she already had Mason's birthday party.
I did.
And when this episode comes out, it will be Mason's actual.
Yeah, this one's coming out on his birthday, May 7th. So, yeah, we already had his party this past weekend. And normally he wants the same thing. My kids want the same thing every year.
You have a house party.
I have a house party. The jump house, the Chick-fil-A, all of it. And this was the first year he wanted to do Sky Zone.
Did you give him the idea of Sky Zone? Or did he?
I gave him some ideas. I was
Okay.
like, do you want to do gymnastics, Sky Zone? I was like, do you want to do the same thing we've been doing? Because my rule was you can invite school friends when you get to kindergarten.
Yeah.
We're not doing like the whole daycare situation.
Yeah.
But once he was in kindergarten, I was like, you can invite your class. So he did.
Okay.
And I was really hoping that he would want to go somewhere because
That's a lot
that's
to have
a
at
lot.
your house.
Yeah. So he wanted Sky Zone.
How many people from the class ended up coming?
3.
Because you just give that to the teacher and she
Yeah.
passes it out? I have never done that.
Yeah.
I've never invited the whole class.
Obviously, it's my first time.
Yeah.
But 3 people came, and I felt like that was good. I mean, he has a small class. He has 15 kids.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a Sky Zone party the week before
For the class.
for the class. And I think Jarrett said like 4 or 5 kids came to that. So I'm like,
about the same.
yeah.
And that's not all that came to his party, like y'all had family.
Oh, yeah. And you know, all the cousins.
Yes.
And then his friend Aspen and her brother and sister from Red Barn still.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. It was I think 14.
I was going to say, you got the package of 10, right?
Yeah, and then we had to
And then you
add
just
some.
add in. Okay. Well, that's
So,
not bad.
and then, of course, okay, so sticker shock when I look at the price for Sky Zone,
Mm-hmm.
but somebody who's done the house party and now this, I want to say it's cheaper.
Because you don't have to buy all the food and stuff that you had here.
I was doing a lot, granted, for a house party. I provided
Yeah, you
alcohol
did.
for the adults. There's Chick-fil-A,
Yeah.
decorations, the bounce house itself. I mean, it just really adds up. But it's like over the course of a few months when you're planning
Yeah, instead of one swoop. at
instead
the
of just
checkout.
one chunk.
No, but you're right. And you don't have to clean up your house. So
I don't
that's
have to clean
worth-
before or after.
Yeah, that's worth it.
It's worth it.
So they do an hour jump in the hour party room?
So the package that we paid for was the one where you could bring outside food in because we wanted to bring cupcakes.
Oh, yeah.
And if you do a different package, you cannot bring any outside
Any
food.
outside. Okay.
So, and it was 2 pizzas were included. You could add more. I was like, but if we're allowed to bring outside food, I can just bring some for cheaper than I can add one.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever.
Would y'all bring a pizza?
Yeah, more pizza.
Okay.
Because 2 were included, but with 14 kids and then parents if they wanted some, like,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, we might need more. But it was cheaper to bring our own than to add it on to the party.
That was probably my problem because I was just like, yeah, add on however many pizzas.
Yeah.
And then does it come with drinks, like the 2
So
liters?
it came with a 2 liter of lemonade, a 2 liter of Starry, and then we just had some bottled waters.
Okay, that's what we did. Just bring waters.
Yeah. So it was 2 hours of jumping
Oh.
and then an hour in the party room.
Oh, so they've upped that.
So it was a lot of jumping.
Now that's a long time. Even when I take my kids just on a regular day, I'm like, gosh, haven't we been here long enough?
Yeah. So, I mean, it was fine. It was fun. Mason had fun, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And I really liked that when it was very weird because when I've had the house parties, all morning I'm like running around like a crazy person.
Yes.
And then it's party, and then I feel like it flies by the party, and then I'm cleaning up for the next week because let's be real, I'm not cleaning up after all that.
Yeah.
I'm like, get a juice box out of the cooler for like the next week.
Yeah.
So it was nice to have my whole morning to do whatever we wanted or needed to do, and then just show up and it was ready,
Yeah.
and then just leave.
The only bad part is your kids asking you all morning long, when are we leaving? When are we leaving?
Yes, everybody was, is it time for the party? Is it time for the party? Is it time for the, I'm like, there's no party if you ask me again.
What time did it start?
2:30.
Yeah.
So that's a long morning of that.
Mm-hmm.
But we made it. We survived. It was great.
I'm so glad he was happy. Did
Yeah.
Jarrett jump?
Yes, he did. Yeah, we had said that one other person was going to jump. So really it was 13 jumpers, but we had a 14th. So Jarrett was like, I'm getting that pass.
Oh.
And then Jarrett actually did make Mason mad.
Why?
Not on purpose. Jarrett can just do like a back flip on
Oh.
a trampoline
Jarrett can
and
do
a front
stuff.
flip. And Mason's Bless him. He's jumping and like trying to like twist and no. So he got mad at Jarrett because Jarrett could do it.
Yeah.
I don't know what other reaction we expected.
Yeah,
but
that makes sense.
yeah.
So are we going to teach him a backflip?
Oh, he's going to teach himself. He doesn't want you to tell him how to do anything.
Oh, okay.
That was part of the problem. Jarrett was like, okay, like tuck. And Mason's like, I know what I'm doing. And Jarrett's like, doesn't look like it.
I was about to say, when he comes to the pool this summer, we are doing it.
Do it.
Hope you don't mind.
Go for it. Because, wow. But don't try to tell him what to do because he already knows. Well, he just can't do it at that moment.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So, yeah, it was fun. It was good. And then...
What about Remy?
She had so much fun.
She had a good time.
Yeah, and we were there, and she actually saw another friend from Red Barn who just happened to be there.
Oh, perfect. I feel like whenever we go, my kids are going to run into somebody they know.
Yeah.
Especially Henry. Mm-hmm. He's going to find somebody.
Yeah. So that was good. And then the next day, okay, so like we usually do family friend combo party. Mm-hmm. This year it was primarily friends and cousins and the littles. So I'm like, I'm not inviting... They're my grandparents, but they're my kids' great-grandparents.
Right.
You don't want to come to Sky Zone.
Yeah.
You don't. I don't want to be there.
Right.
I want to see Mason and have this party, but I don't want to be there.
Yeah, so you weren't trying to make them come.
So I was like, but I also felt rude because their whole lives they've come to the party.
I know. I feel like it's this weird switch when they get to that age where they've got friends. So I'm like, you don't have to invite the filler family anymore.
Yeah.
That happened with, me and my sister and me and Jessica. Like, we were all invited to everything, but now the kids are older, and plus we're a million different directions. So it's just like, see you when I see you. And probably like at a family Sunday lunch.
Situation. Yeah. So my mom, she hosted on Sunday for like just cake and ice cream and presents for the family.
Yeah.
And that was nice too. Because I'm like, this is much better than Sky Zone. You can actually hear us.
Right, it's
Mason's
quiet.
sitting here and you can see him. Sky Zone, I saw him for 4 whole seconds.
Right.
So.
What are you going to do on his actual birthday?
So I gave him the choice. I was like, hey, you're having Spirit Week at school this week for teacher appreciation.
Mm-hmm. Fun.
And also it's his reading quiz, like the 4th 9 weeks party. Mm-hmm. Also on Wednesday, his birthday. So both of these things. And I was like, or you can stay home from school. He's like, stay home.
Yeah, easy pick.
I was like, okay, cool. So he's staying home with me. And I was like, what are you and me going to do that day? Like, what's our plan? He was like, well, can we have Sissy stay home too?
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
I was like, you want her to? And he was like, yeah. I was like, okay. I'm nervous that he's going to like change his mind and be like, take her to school.
I was going to say, is he going to regret it? I know he likes your one-on-one time.
He does. So, but I did tell him. I was like, she has her recital coming up and she has dance on Wednesdays. Mm-hmm. I was like, I feel like she needs to at least go for dance.
Yeah, what time's that?
It's in the morning.
Okay.
Like before lunch.
So she could go and you could pick her up at lunch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, I am going to probably make her still go in the morning.
Yeah, I feel like that's fair.
And we can do whatever. So I think it'll be fine. But he really does like hanging out with her. And he told me,
she's a good time.
I guess something changes at 6, like in your brain. Mm-hmm. And he's just like, I want to take Sissy to do the jump thing in the mall. And I was like, oh, well, I can just take you to do that while she's at school.
Right.
And he's like, no, like I think I'm a little too big, but if I go with Sissy, I can like show her how to do it.
Oh, I see.
I was like, oh, you're too cool for that now.
He thinks he's aging out. Mm-hmm. My kids did that last year.
I'm like, I'll hop on it, buddy. Tempt me with a good time.
Yeah, like it's fine.
Yeah. I was like, so weird that at 6, like I feel like you're prime time for that.
Yes.
And he's like, no, like I'll go and like help Sissy.
I see. Wink.
Mm-hmm.
Very smart.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of the mall, did you see they're redoing the whole movie theater?
No.
I know you don't go to movies.
I don't.
So
this is of no importance
This
to
does
my
not
life.
apply to you, but you got to look at the seats. It is like reclining and heated, and like I could go to sleep. What's wrong with
A
your
gnat
coffee?
fell in my coffee.
Oh no, you're done.
Is it coffee ground? No,
It's
definitely
not coffee grounds, Victoria. Don't drink that. Yeah, so it doesn't apply to you, but it looks like a good time. Are you ever going to take your kids to a movie?
You know, if Mason could sit at home and watch a movie straight through, I would.
Well, maybe not that he's 6. Okay.
I mean, he's mature, apparently.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe. I mean, I think they should experience it.
Wait till
But it's also like $80.
No, I'm like, how much are the tickets going to be now with the reclining heated bed seats?
Just put me to... I will take a nap.
Yeah.
Kids.
Yeah, y'all watch the movie, eat
Don't
your popcorn.
choke on this popcorn.
Me and JK were reading about it the other day, and you can get your own butter. So
What?
I was like, pumped.
Oh, you can...
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I just told you the other day.
Yes, you did.
When I was in middle school and I would come home and be by myself, I would melt an entire stick of butter.
You're gross. Does your mom know that now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think she knew it then.
Okay.
Where's all her butter going?
No.
And pour it on a bag of popcorn like they were wet, they were soggy. It was, like, looking back, disgusting. What was I doing?
That is so gross. But that should be your draw then. There's free butter.
Well,
Get as much as you want.
just a stick of butter melted is not the same as a movie.
No.
So what was I putting? I was just trying.
Yeah.
For what?
Gross.
It was gross.
Oh no. I hit my guy.
Not the mic again.
Okay, so then it's going to be Mother's Day.
Yeah. So I have an insanely busy week.
Yeah.
And then it's Mother's Day. So it just keeps going.
So Wednesday's his birthday when this comes out.
Yeah. Then Thursday he has a pre-op appointment for his tonsils. Right. And then I'll drop him back off at school and roll straight to Nashville for my lung appointment. This is not research. This is like doctor clinical visit.
Okay.
And then...
What will they do to you that day?
6-minute walk, listen to me, ask me questions. This is my first time... No. Yeah. It's my first time seeing her since I've been on my max dose of the new meds.
Okay. This is Nez.
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll see what she...
Are you excited? I know you like to see her, but...
No, I do like to see her. I mean, I'm not excited necessarily, but... I don't know. I think I'm always just going to be so nervous.
Yeah. Going to the appointments.
Yeah. I mean, I feel good. And I had a good echo.
Mm-hmm. Finally, we got the results from that.
I know. It took a while to get the results from that, but it was a good echo. I'm hoping she goes a little more into detail on what the echo actually said, but yeah, I'm nervous in conclusion on that.
Okay. I mean, I know you like to see her sometimes to like check it off and like you have questions, but yeah.
I don't feel like I really have any questions. I will always question, is this really working? Or
I feel like we need to give an update on, because the last time we talked about you were going to your appointment with Maycember.
Oh yeah, I got the IUD in.
And what do I call it?
You call it an IED, like there's a bomb in me.
There's roadside bombs, right? In Iraq? Okay.
Yeah, no.
IUD.
IUD.
Okay.
This is like SVU and SUV. It's the same type of problem.
I mean, I'm on point with it.
So yeah, no, that was fine.
I just feel like you're a trooper. I mean, I know other people have done this, but when I watched the video of how it's done, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Uncomfortable.
There was like a brief moment where I was like, whoo, and then it was done.
Okay. And you feel good after.
I feel so happy.
Now, y'all, she came into work the next day. For real, it was the next day.
It was the next day. I was up at night that night Googling. I was like, can an IUD make you happier? I was like, what has happened to me?
I could see it on your face the next day, like lighter and happier, but I didn't say anything. And then you said it. And I was like, no, I can see it.
And it hasn't stopped. Like, even when I'm stressed, it's still like different.
So me over here Googling.
You did Google it.
Progesterone, right?
Yeah.
And how much I can take.
Yeah. You need the supplement.
But you all said I need to see a doctor, so I'm not doing that.
Oh, wow.
Okay, but I'm glad it worked out.
No, it worked out. I mean, I know a lot of people that I talked to said that they had like no cycle at all the whole time they were using the IUD. Mm-hmm. I don't really know what to call what's happening to me, but so far we're not there.
Your body's getting used to it.
We're adjusting.
Okay. Okay, so then
Thursday
you have all that.
Hymnes, and then I have to fly back to town because Mason has a school performance that night.
Right, of course.
Of course.
Is he singing?
He is. Okay. What a wonderful world.
Aww.
And now every time he's in trouble, he tries to sing it to me because I think it's just so cute.
I mean,
it's adorable.
It's a good try.
It's so freaking cute, and I'm just like, dang it.
Okay, is Remy showing you any of her moves for recital then?
I have asked her so many times. I'm like, show me what you're doing for recital. She'll tap her left foot like.
I mean, that might be what she's doing.
Maybe. And then I did have on a song the other day, and she was like doing some different moves that looked structured, and I was like, is this a song you're using? And she was like, no, I'm just practicing for my recital.
My recital.
I was like, okay.
I feel like if we could find out what song it was, she might really put on a show for you.
She might.
Then she'd be ready.
And she's like just so excited to wear her costumes.
I mean, it's really close.
It is close, and she's like, and then I can play in them.
Yes.
Because this whole time I'm like, you cannot try them on anymore. Like, they've been in her closet, like tucked away.
Right. We can't play in them yet.
And she is so excited to play in them.
Well, I don't know if I've said on here, but I'm also in the recital.
I cannot wait.
It's a parent dance, and it's hip hop.
Mm-hmm. Have you started practicing?
We have our first practice tonight.
Okay, see, that's why I can't do this. That's not enough time.
To learn
You have 12 days?
Yeah,
no.
we'll have 3 practices for like hour and a half or so. I mean, last time it was lyrical, and it was very, they're making it easy for us.
Yeah.
So I expect the same for hip hop. I'm terrified. I ordered a couple outfits.
It's 80s, right?
It's 80s.
Okay.
And Emma was like, bruh, that's so embarrassing. I was like, well, what do you want me to do?
The 80s are embarrassing, Emma.
I ordered the whole zip up like jogger fit, but it was shorts. And she was like, absolutely not. Even Henry didn't have a comment. And usually he's got something to say, and he just like, his eyes got really big. I was like, what do you think this is for? Like, that I'm just about to wear it to field day? I was like, this is for recital.
Not field day.
So I don't know. I've got a couple options, but she has to wear it too. So
we'll see. This.
We'll see what we find. But yeah, we have 3 practices, and let's go.
But you do it with her.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's better. Then she can teach you at home if
right.
needed.
Like every comp kid and their parent are on the stage together, so it's pretty full.
Yeah.
And you just dance beside each other.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never want to do that.
I know. No.
Oh man, if Emma ever listens to our podcast, she will know how much you love her.
Yeah.
If she had any questions or doubts.
Write it down. I was like, do you want to ask your dad? I did the last one.
Yeah.
Because it can be either parent if you wanted to know.
Oh.
She said no.
Lucky
so I
you.
have to do it.
I love that for you.
Yeah, so that's our evening.
So yeah, that's Thursday. And then Friday I have family picnic with Remy.
That's right.
And then Saturday, Jarrett's a guy. Like, he doesn't know when things are, ever.
Yeah.
But just flying by the seat of their pants. All of them. He asked me if I wanted to chaperone prom.
Chaperone prom?
And that would be the day before Mother's Day, a.k.a. like into Mother's Day.
Right, because y'all would have to be there late.
Mm-hmm. So no.
Is it at Rossview?
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't know.
Because sometimes it is at the school, but sometimes they find a place.
I assumed, but I didn't even get that far.
You
I was
like, no. Did he want to, or did he think you wanted to, or what is happening?
He was like, I think he said that they were like, the kids like to see y'all, even if you don't like stay to chaperone.
The kids like to see their teachers? Am I crazy? No, they don't.
I was like, Jared, are you that cool?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah. He's like, the other day I walked across the gym on my hands.
Stop.
I am that cool. I was like, oh.
Who do they call him? Like
Coach McGay.
And what do they think he looks like?
Oh, I've heard all types of stuff this year.
Because I know
it's all movie references, and I don't actually
it. Like, it's all good.
Is it? Because I don't watch movies, so I'm like, I don't know what do they call him.
The last one you told me, it was because of the mustache.
Yeah.
Right? And it was the movie
Top Gun.
Yeah.
And who?
I don't know.
I don't either. Anyway, somebody from Top Gun with a mustache. Also, the Captain America guy, whatever his name is in real life, the actor's name.
Well, I can see Jared appreciating that.
Sure.
So he is trying to go hang out.
I mean, he would like to make an appearance, but I'm so rude. He was like, do you want to chaperone prom? I was like, not really, but when is it? Like, I was gonna.
Yeah.
entertain the thought. And he was like, May 10th. I was like, the day before Mother's Day?
Yeah, no.
He's like, oh, never mind. Like, he knew.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's too close.
I said, who planned this?
I know. I wonder what
I mean, I know they have to do it. I feel like ours was always in April.
I don't know. I don't remember.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. A long minute.
So, yeah, I feel like ours was always in April. But, I mean, I know they have to do it sometime and school's almost over.
We are on, like, the countdown. Yeah. We have field day Friday. Like, Henry has it and Emma has it.
I just had it last Friday.
That's right. Oh, we should talk about y'all's.
It was fun.
Yeah. It sounded.
The parking was insanity.
Yeah. Your school, I feel like, has the least amount of parking for any school in Montgomery County. I mean, for an elementary school, when a lot of parents still come to things, like.
We don't have the parking.
Okay, so.
And the parking that we do have, like, normally people will park in the whole car circle, like, where we line up. Mm-hmm. That was being used for field day activities, so you couldn't even park there.
Oh, so why am I thinking they should do it all at the, like, PE field?
Well, they did do a lot of it there.
Okay.
They did, so you know the pavilion, like in the front of the school? Mm-hmm. That grassy area there? Mm-hmm. That's where they did part of it. They did, like, Mason started with his 100-yard dash and tug of war out in that field.
Okay.
And
so
then,
it's all utilized, really.
Yeah. And then we went to the PE area. Mm-hmm. And we did stuff over there. We did stuff on the blacktop.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We were supposed to go to, like, the big playground in the back. It's like the older kids' playground, like the 3rd through 5th grade playground.
Okay.
That was supposed to be after lunch, but we got rained out after lunch.
Is that field the back in the day field when you and I were there where you had to run the mile?
Yeah.
Like around the fence? Mm-hmm. Okay, still there.
Still there. So you know the house I grew up in and, like, lived in from 4th grade on? The fence is right there.
Backed up? Mm-hmm. Okay.
So yeah, they still have to run that. I mean, it was cute. It was fun. Mason enjoyed it.
What did he miss when it started raining? Like, what was the afternoon supposed to be?
So after lunch, we were supposed to listen to the Richview Band.
I wonder if they still came.
They were still there.
Okay.
I'm sure they still did in the afternoon for people too. And then we were going to get to go to the big kid playground, which they don't usually get to do, and have, like, a recess time.
Okay.
And then we were going to do our water activities.
Oh, that's the best part.
I know.
But y'all got watered.
We got real watered.
Y'all were soaked.
We ran from the entrance of the school all the way down to across the street.
Yeah, because the parking.
The parking.
Back to that.
I
thought you were really going to have to walk from your house.
I thought I was too. But I mean, I just dropped him off and found a parking spot. Like,
did you park across the street at Uncle Jack's?
Yeah, I parked. I was one of the first few, well, not first few people, but, like, you know, the little driveway almost. And then, like, 2 rows right here. We were right here, the first people.
That whole thing was packed.
It was insane.
And then I texted Aunt Joy and she said, well, we had to let people park in our yard. There was nowhere else to park. So not even in the empty lot, but in her actual home yard.
That's insane.
Like, rows.
I mean, that's very nice of them.
I know. I was like, that's really nice.
But wow.
And then with the rain, I'm like, can everybody get out of your yard?
Are they stuck in your grass?
Yeah, I couldn't ask that.
I was like, because that was my thing. So I was standing in the entrance. I was like, are we going to run to the car? Or are we going to wait for it to let up? And I was like, I'm not getting stuck in the grass.
Yeah.
So we got to go.
And at least you were going home. Like, you could just change out of those wet clothes.
We got to the car. It looked like I showered with my clothes on, like, dripping.
Y'all were dripping.
And I was like, well, Mason, I hate that you missed your water activities, buddy, but we are a water activity.
Yeah, just counted. I think that's how Henry's are supposed to be on Friday. I'll have to look at it again, but, you know, he doesn't actually want me to, like, come and hang out. I think I'm taking lunch.
That's what J-Mop did.
Yeah.
And that was worse because finding parking after everybody was there.
She told me.
Yeah, I felt bad.
She's done.
She told me that too.
So, lucky for me, I'm going to be walking from my house. Like, I'm not even going to try to get back there. And Henry's going to
decide. And y'all have a lot more parking too.
We do have more parking than y'all.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
Every school does, actually. I like, is it because we're so like an old school?
I think an older school, right? Like, I mean, that's been our school. So was there any other schools?
I really don't know. Like, my great grandfather was a principal there.
Yeah.
Like, it's been there.
Yeah. So I don't even know what y'all would do.
I don't know.
If Jack starts blocking it off, y'all can't have school activities anymore.
I will have to live here forever so I can walk.
Yeah.
Or stay in like good graces with the neighbors I currently have. So if I ever do move, can I park at your house?
Oh, yeah. That's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll be walking Henry's stuff to him, and I don't even know if we'll stay. Like, might do lunch or leave for lunch. Like, I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
The pool is supposed to be open, but with all the rain we had this
Your
week,
pool?
and they didn't come. I know. I really want it to be open for field day, so they can come home and swim.
Yeah.
But I have no idea when they're coming now, so I'm just hoping. And then I want it to be open for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
But because I'm not sure if Joy's cooking or if I'm cooking. She has more space, but it's technically my Sunday because I have my kids.
Right.
So I could go either way.
Okay. Well, I hope this pool gets opened.
I know. I need to text them again. Hey. It's not raining today.
Me again.
Crazy. Not like you have anything else to do. Yes, I want to check on that. But I don't think we have any, like, I haven't had my kids on Mother's Day in a while. I mean, I'll get them back.
Right.
But I haven't had them, I don't think the whole weekend in, like, years. Because you know how the calendar takes a while to rotate.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually have them. And I'm just going to, whatever y'all want to do on Saturday.
Yeah.
Maybe take you shopping for my gift. I mean, they're at that age where they want to get me something, but I don't need anything. But
then you also have to, like, buy it.
Yeah. So maybe we'll go to Marshall's or something. I told Henry for Mother's Day I would get him new shoes.
Oh, yeah.
He tried to get his tennis shoes on today, and I was like, how are your feet even in there? He said, well, my toes are all scrunched. I was like, oh, my gosh, put on your sandals. At least they got room to breathe in there. So we might do that. And then we're going to do church and lunch on Sunday.
Yeah.
I hope the weather's nice. That makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Makes me feel very Mother's Day-ish if it's like
so
sunny.
cold today.
Yeah.
It's Monday, the week that you'll be seeing or hearing this. And yeah, it's cold. It's like 49 degrees at Car Circle this morning.
Yeah. And both of our kids wanted to put on shorts and a t-shirt. But mine still did it.
Mason is still 5 for 2 more days. And
you got these 2 last days.
I don't know what happens when you're 6, but yeah, I was like, change your clothes.
Well, I just told Henry it's cold, and he's like, okay. Like,
I guess that's what I kind of like expect. Like, as he gets older, I'm just going to say, hey, it's cold.
Yeah.
And then that's on you.
Yeah, this is your decision. And normally he would be in school all day, and it wouldn't really matter. They're not going to go outside with it this wet, but it is his Richview visit today.
Middle school?
And I'm just so adorable thinking of Emma dancing and like greeting him. I know, so cute. I was like, Hen, after she dances, you could be like, woo, woo, woo. That's my sister. And he said, like, he just thinks he knows everybody.
Man, they just barely miss each other in middle school, huh? Dang.
I know, I wish they were there together.
So wait, they'll only have 1 year of high school together?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I know. That's it. So her friends, since they're 8th graders, get to help tour, get to perform, do all the things.
Okay.
So Henry's like listing off everybody he knows, and
which is everybody.
He gets blah blah blah. I was like, okay. So he had the fit picked out for today: rain or shine, cold or hot.
Yeah. I get that. That does make a lot of sense. Yeah.
Yes. So I didn't push it.
Yeah.
So I cannot wait to hear how that goes. Just so cute.
That's so exciting.
I know.
I'm dying a little for you. Come August though.
Oh my gosh. And Emma tried on her 8th grade dress for the dance.
It's so pretty.
It's so pretty. It's so cute.
I haven't seen it on her, but
I know. And
the dress itself
I was
is
like,
pretty.
hey, do you want me to send a picture to Addison? Wink. I'm going to send it to Victoria if you will let me.
Your friend, my friend, what's the difference?
Yeah, same thing. But she was like, well, let me FaceTime Addison. I was like, okay. So we FaceTime Addison, did the full spinner round.
Yes.
It's navy. It's so cute. Just cannot even.
Just so grown.
I know.
I know you texted me, like, was it last weekend or 2 weekends ago? How
But
grown?
I was crying.
Yeah. Well, we got to narrow it down.
True.
But that she would look just so grown.
I mean, sometimes it just hits you.
Yeah.
But yeah, she is gonna.
Man, this is sad.
It is sad. No, but it's good. I'm glad she liked it.
Yeah.
The first one. And it fit.
Winning.
Yes, praise. So we've got that coming up too.
May is just something.
What are y'all doing for Mother's Day?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm sure something with both sides of the family, but no plans have been told to me yet. We're less than a week out, so any day now.
Any day now will be fun to know.
I'll be finding out what I'm doing for Mother's Day.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you usually see both.
Yeah.
You know, some people, once they become moms, are like not still going to their parents, even though that's their mom.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not.
I just...
Like, I see why.
I mean, I get it.
Because they'll be like, oh, well, they've been celebrated this whole time. Now it's my turn to be celebrated.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, well, we'll all celebrate together. So I can see my mom and Joy and just all of them.
Yeah, I think it's just kind of like...
But you don't have a preference. Like, you're fine with it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. Thanks for listening to our catch up. We did want to let y'all know we now have exclusive content out now. You can find it on our Instagram, right?
Yes.
Okay. And so don't forget to follow us on there. Don't forget to follow us on Apple and Spotify. And what else do we want to say about our content?
We have some stuff. We are going to have some episodes that have not been released that we have recorded and just have edited and just have waiting.
Yeah, we've
that we're not going to release on Spotify and Apple. But if you subscribe, we will send them to you.
Yes.
We have some bloopers and some outtakes.
Yeah, and then what comes with it is any questions y'all have, we'll answer.
Oh, yeah. Anything you want to ask.
or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so get them ready.
We're still learning exactly how this works, so bear with us.
Yeah, but it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank y'all for listening. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.